president's economic advisors were telling us last year that inflation was going to be temporary. That's not true. Now the president's economic advisors are saying there's not going to be a recession. Are you sure?
Well, let me just say this. We look at a range of data, we assess that data, and we lay it out for ourselves and for the president. But you don't have to take our word on this.
But the president does.
On the
right?
question, no. But we also look at what outside analysts are doing. We look at every type of analysis that you could imagine. But let me just highlight. So, Citigroup. Little of the data that I see tells me that the U.S. is on the cusp of a recession. Morgan Stanley, with strong job growth and continued robust final domestic demand and consumption, this economy really does not look particularly recessionary. J.P. Morgan, it is inconceivable for a labor market that has generated close to 500,000 jobs average monthly gains for the past 6 months to be in a recession. So we analyze the data, we look at the data, we understand the significant uncertainties that exist in the global economy, including issues of war, including issues of supply chains. But we also look at what other analysts and outside observers are, and certainly that's something that I know you and your outlets do as well.
You've spent a lot of time in the White House as this week trying to explain why you believe that the U.S. is not definitionally in a recession. But why should the average American who is really concerned about their personal economic situation and their wages aren't increasing as fast as inflation, they're struggling to put food on the table, fill up their tank, why should they care if the U.S. is definitionally in a recession or not?
Yeah, it's a great question. It was what I was trying to underscore in terms of where the president really centers on in terms of his economic policy and his economic goals. At core, what his focus is and the direction to his team is to say, are we putting in place the right policies and the right strategies that will help those working Americans, middle-class families, achieve some measure of economic security and economic dignity, and be able to have upward economic mobility as well.